But the question is your scooter gonna need a license plate? Yeah, call the police.
Their day pass, what, maybe like 60 minutes, 30 minutes?
These boots don't shine.
What's going on, everyone? So since the last video posted, we now have 600 electric scooters that have been added to the streets of Birmingham or the West Midlands, and Lime will be coming to like 3 other locations within Birmingham or the West Midlands as well. But yeah, let's get the video started, go through the scooters, check out where they are, what's the situation, and we'll see what happens. I've literally just found the Lime scooter. You know what's crazy about the Lime scooters compared to the bikes? There's actually a registration. So if you look here, the scooters is basically for everything, traffic lights, all sorts, bad parking. But someone said to me apparently they're on the e-bikes, but I can't seem to locate where it is on the e-bike. Because for here it gives you the information of riding on road, 18, need help. But yeah, for those that are wondering, today we're going to go and have a look at the Lime scooters, and apparently they're spread across Birmingham and there's 600 of them. So let's go and find out what's going on. So you see right here, we found some more electric scooters in the wild. As you can see, they all have license plates, which I reckon is going to be something that will be very common for coming soon with the changes to private owned scooters to be used in public. So we're going to start seeing these all over the gaff, including the electric bikes, which is crazy really.
It's the best mode of transport in Birmingham outside of taxi.
Okay, fair enough. So you think it's cheaper than a taxi?
I mean,
do you do a day pass or do you just pay 20p per minute? Or...
I don't do day passes. They do like they just give you a set amount of minutes.
Right.
Like their day pass is what? Maybe like 60 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay. So it's not worth it then?
What do you mean?
On a pass?
I use the pass.
Okay.
The pass is like what makes it, without the pass, like let's say you're only doing like a one-off trip.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. But if you know you're going to use it regularly, you might as well buy the pass. Like you save.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. I hear that. Alright then, bro. I'll let you go on with it. Alright. Have a great day, man.
You too, man.
Cool, man. Ride safe.
Thank you.
Cool, bro.
Oh, they're fucking mess, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're all over the place. There's one by me in Trident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
What, a parking zone?
Them bugs are just leaving everywhere.
Yeah.
Stupid, isn't it?
There's 600 electric scooters now?
Take them back to your next station, isn't you?
Well, that's it. See, I think it would be better, yeah, if they had a parking bay where people go and collect it from and take it back there. Like one place. Do you know what I mean?
They're trying to design it so you can just
take it everywhere and anywhere, but it's a nuisance. I'm not really keen on them because there's another one just abandoned right here. You'll just find them everywhere, just abandoned. I thought we'd have to ask a few people and see what they actually think about the bikes themselves. Oh, I was expecting pure Lime bikes to be here on the corner, if I'm being honest. But really, I want to find electric scooters today because I think we've only come across 4 so far. So I'm wondering, I can look on the map and it will show me, but I just want to come across them as we go. So what am I going to do? We're going to select the scooter on the map. And you can go to report. It doesn't actually say about parking, but you know, let's be real. This shouldn't be there, should it? It's in front of a crossing. What sense does that make? Who in their great mind thought, yeah, let me leave the scooter here? You know, it makes sense to be there. How dopey is that? And this is what my whole point was. This is where the issues are going to start to become. Because you'll just have people randomly parking them where they shouldn't be. Hence, down there is not a parking bay. The parking bay is literally across the road from here, where the other bikes and scooters are being parked from members of the public. As much as I probably shouldn't. I'm just going to grab it by the battery. And oh, look, we can just wheel it off to the side. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Better place to park it. No, I know, some jackass left it here. See, I think this is something that Lime's going to take into consideration, right? First things first, this brick road here is for emergency vehicles to get through for an emergency. So whoever's parking the bike in the road isn't the best place to be leaving it, is it? That's definitely not a parking spot. Wonder if someone's currently using it. See, look here, another bike. is this a parking bay? That's the question. I told you we're just going to end up seeing them everywhere, and especially in places where you're probably not going to expect them to be. Now you see on the map it told me there was a scooter up here, but there's not. And Ross was saying there's loads of by him. So we might have to go down Broad Street and have a look. Funny enough, you know what? Just to show you how it's done, I'll do a report on a bike because there's one down on the ground. And as you guys can see, I've rolled up here and we've discovered these here as it is. I've not picked this on the ground to be able to pick it up, in other words. So there's always that. So okay, look, you can see this bike here is on the ground. It's flat out. I'm just gonna go to the application. That's really confusing because if you look on the map, right, you can see there's one scooter being shown and one bike, but there's a scooter, a bike and a bike. What's going on right now? How do you know which vehicle's which then? Huh? Because I can't identify the bike. And it's crazy how it's parked in the middle like that, you know? Basically, once you do a report on it, it's meant to give you 20p. Right? So you just click here. Oh, I got an idea. Right, so it's this bike that's showing up on the map. So this one's not even showing up on the map. So what we're gonna do, it's got 2 bars on it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna pick it up. Because that's the better option right now. It's crazy, I don't know how someone managed to park it like that. And yes, this has to have been someone parking it because, let's be honest, why is it in the middle like that? Okay, now it's come back on. Now it says error. If you see there, ER. So this bike's probably not showing up on the computer. So for people that were saying, oh, why are you picking them up? Well, first of all, it would tell the technician there's an issue with the bike. But it just doesn't look tidy, man. These bikes lying all over the ground and shit. And maybe someone that works with Inside of Lime should think about adjusting these so that it don't fall over if it is the wind, if it's not bad parking. But I'll be real, this bike looks like it's cooked right now. Now coming soon, a majority of local councils are going to make private scooters legal scooters on the road. But the question is your scooter going to need a license plate? Just like this, for you to be able to use it. Now these scooters are required a license plate, so I can only assume yours would be as well. More than likely with that big sticker too. You got your phone mount, and it even gives you the information of the brake. So once again, this is a rear brake, front brake is push to go. Sorry, my camera's not in line then, is it? You got your push to go, front brake, rear brake, and a bell. That's a quick breakdown of a Lime scooter for you. So honestly, let me know in the comments, why do you ride the bike or the scooter? For the first guy, he said it was cheaper than a taxi. For me, I've got quite a few bikes, so I personally don't need a Lime bike or a scooter to get around in general. So I'm assuming other people probably wouldn't have space to keep a scooter or a bike in the house, etc. like that. So the interesting thing is, this bike here is not in a parking zone. If you look here, we're located and there's a Lime bike here. And once again, the bike is off, so I would assume it's been damaged in some sort of way. We have got loads more Lime bikes, scooters. Well, there's one scooter here, which it is what it is, I guess. But all of these are tidy and clean. Oh, there's 2 with errors. So these 2 both have an error. And the scooter seems to be working fine. Sorry boss, it's not bad. That's the first time I think I've rolled up somewhere and we found them all parked up properly. No, okay, they're across the road. It shows me scooters. Okay, there is a scooter there. Funny enough though, when this shows up on the map, it's showing me everything in one place, which is a bit confusing. Oh, this other one's got a flat tire. Imagine that. I swear they're puncture proof as well. How do you give it a flat tire? That's crazy. I just want to check something quickly. Okay, it is showing vehicles on both sides of the road for a parking zone, so that does make sense. wheel. Add a photo. Look at this. You can report the issue. Flat tire. Thank you for your feedback. That's crazy. And we know it's that bike because we can make the alarm go off. Well, it doesn't give you 20p credit, so people are just telling me things and tell me things. Let's get across the road and check out them bikes. Oh, they're all in good shape and standing up fine by themselves, so we'll leave them be. And it looks like someone might be working on them, or there's a van parked up, I'm not too sure. No, we just have loads of bikes here. Yeah, and an A-scooter. It's becoming mission impossible to find all of the rest of the scooters and stuff around. I reckon this guy's just done some work here. If he was responsible for that work, I'm confused because look at the mess. They're not exactly parked properly. Hopefully he wasn't responsible for them. They all look workable, and there's just the one lonely scooter by itself. Me personally, I have the better option. Which is the Engwe bike. I tell you that from now. So this is my previous location for the bikes and scooters, but look at this, they're all nice and tidy today. Or maybe. Some people are just lazy from the look of it, if I'm being honest. There's quite a few of them. Like literally, I think there's what, 4 scooters in general. So now it's not just bikes, you're gonna have scooters everywhere as well. Just piling up. And I've got to give it to them. Here's tidier than it was previously before. And all the bikes seem to be in one piece. There's one that's questionable of parking, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever parked this, you're a jam donut. But yeah, that's a different story. Same thing for the scooter, no way, is that... Okay, I think it's just dirty. I thought it was broken already. Oh, you can't see it from there, you go. But it's not. Or it might be damaged. It possibly is damaged. This looks like dodgy parking as well. Hey? We just thought, oh yeah, I'll just dash it back. Won't bother and use the kickstand at all. As it happens to be, eh? Had an article out the other day and it was basically about Aston University and this big deal that's going on with Lime and all the rest of it. The main point of this is that there's just too much junk everywhere. And it's crazy to think, I would like to know how much money does the city make off of these bikes being rented? What's their commission off of each bike and scooter, etc. like that?
Lime is taking over from the current cycle hire and e-scooter providers, and the West Midlands becomes Lime's second largest geographically, behind London, providing the region's 3 million population with a convenient, sustainable, and affordable form of transport. The agreement means that for the first time the hire scheme will operate at no cost to the taxpayer. Until now, cycle hire has cost £1.4 million a year to run. Lime is introducing its next-generation Lime bike to the West Midlands, meaning it will be the first UK region where the fleet will consist entirely of the new model of e-bike. The rollout comes as the West Midlands is making unprecedented investment, including a recent £36 million Active Travel Fund award, in new cycling and walking routes and schemes to help more people choose active travel for everyday journeys. The mayor said, "This new partnership makes us the first UK region to host a full fleet of Lime's latest e-bikes, giving our people a world-class service across our towns and cities. Along with our ongoing investment in safe cycle routes, this will make it easier for people to choose cycling as an accessible, affordable, and sustainable alternative to the car for shorter journeys and help us improve air quality and cut traffic congestion."
Because I'm pretty sure it mentioned 1.2 million will be saved off of this deal. So the question is, what were they making off of the previous scooters and electric bikes? Because we still have the same issue with the bins. And now Birmingham City Council's claiming that they're no longer bankrupt, etc. But there's just a lot of things that probably just don't add up, you know? And the question is, how much money did they charge Lime to come to the city? Because they were obviously making money previously from the bikes that they had going. And you know, I'll show you a picture of what's left of them bikes. Someone else sent me this picture, by the way. I didn't find it myself. Now, is it convenient for these bikes to be here? Or is it just more junk? Now there should be loads of scooters around here, right? Looking nice and clean and tidy, yeah? Because this is where the big story happened and they were introduced to the city. Even though they had been out for a few days already and possibly damaged quite a bit as it was. Funny enough, I don't even see a line bike or scooter through here. We're gonna have to check the map, aren't we? My sock just got damped. Ain't that crazy? There's not even one bike in a close range. Okay, here we go. There's a few popping up around here. 4 minutes away is the closest one. I'm not even gonna head towards that one. I don't see the point. Because the thing is, the only way these scooters and e-bikes can come to the city is if they apply through the council. It's the same policy for anybody that wanted to open up a company like this and start renting out bikes or scooters, etc. Along them lines. They have to follow these same rules and regulations. Like, look here, there's one bike here, parked nicely, not damaged. It's not bad then. That's the truth. I was expecting to find worse, if I'm being honest. So you see, what I'm discovering is it's like they're not allowed to keep it on the uni, but outside of the uni, because that seems to be the case. I've literally just located more scooters outside of the courts. It is getting so windy right now, and there's just one line bike by itself, just right there. And no matter where I seem to go around the city, I just seem to be spotting these bikes, scooters everywhere. That's the max I can zoom in on this camera. But you see, from all the way up top there, you can't see them clearly. And as you get down here, me personally, I think the only one that's parked properly is the scooter. Don't get me wrong, the bikes are upright, but you know, put them in the correct space, in other words. I wonder if he parked it. See, look at this. This is another electric scooter from Lime that's been abandoned in probably one of the worst places possible. I think they need to start holding people responsible for the scooters, the bikes, things that shouldn't be left where they are. See, another scooter, more Lime bikes, Lime bikes. How you doing? Are you renting bike?
Why are you recording me?
I want to talk about bike.
Okay, I don't wanna speak to you.
You're in public, brother?
I don't wanna speak to you.
You're in public. There's no need to be rude.
I don't wanna. Okay, what do you want, brother?
So what are you renting the bike?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking you.
Oh,
What's the issue?
It's weird.
You're being. It's not weird. It's a public place. It's weird when you're being an arsehole. Do you get it?
Okay, brother, go. What do you want?
Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Don't be rude.
Okay.
Show your beans.
Why are you recording?
Because I wanted to ask you about the bike, but instead you started being a jelly bean and getting all rude.
What is weird?
It's not weird. You're weird.
What the fuck?
The only one here that's weird is you.
Mate, you coming here, Master. I know what you do, mate. I know your social, mate.
What's my social?
You know you. I know you. Post.
What's my social? What's my social? What's my social?
Brother,
Huh?
please, do you know him, brother? Let me go. I don't want to see guy, man.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? All I wanted to do was talk about the bikes. That's mad, like. Next minute he's bugging out like he's gonna do me something.
No, boy, it's just weird pulling up to your guy and asking that you renting it.
Yeah, that's how it works in a public place, bro.
What? Well,
I like.
renting it. What do you think we're gonna do?
I'm asking you a simple question. I'm not asking you if you're stealing the bike, am I?
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna steal the bike.
You're gonna steal it? Well, that's between you and Lime, bro. I couldn't give a damn if you steal it or not. It's not my bike.
What's
Huh?
Instagram?
Instagram. Go to TikTok and type in delivery rider.
Are you gonna post?
Yeah, now I am, because you're an arsehole.
Why?
Because you were running your mouth. You get it?
Let me report you. Let me call.
I don't give a damn if you report me. I'll just talk to TikTok myself.
Let me call the police.
Yeah, call the police, call the police. Man said he's calling 999. He started getting rude and now he's calling the police. That's hilarious.
I'll be honest, I'm a dickhead, boss.
Yeah, so am I, mate. I couldn't give a damn if you're a dickhead.
Alright, can I get police?
Bro, fuck it, man. Randy, what you doing, fam?
Imagine that.
I'm in city center. The guy recording
How many
me.
followers do you have?
He's all.
Enough.
I don't know.
Enough.
I think it's dangerous.
About
He's recording me.
Now you're making lies on the phone to the police on a camera.
Yeah, he's recording me, man. He's asking me.
That's crazy. Imagine all I asked was about the Lion bike and this guy started running his mouth.
He's gonna post it on social media.
Yo, end it, bro. Yo.
He doesn't need emergency services, he's wasting your time. We're outside of Burger King.
Yeah, the outside, but you want some food?
No, but the camera's right there, can see
You
you.
look a bit hungry, though. That's why
I'm not hungry, you look a bit hungry, you look a bit skinny, little man.
I already did.
You look a bit skinny, little man.
I am.
Yeah, you are, like a crackhead.
Mate, how old are you? Hey, have you got a family?
Yeah, I've got a family. You're the one that called the police.
Okay.
Huh? You went from being a bad man to being a snitch.
I'm not a bad boy. I'm a son of God.
A son of God.
He's on crack. Call me, fam.
Yeah. Trust your friend. Have a good day. Imagine Birmingham's gonna know who you are. That doesn't bother me, mate. It doesn't bother me. Look at that. Now they're running off. Bunch of chickens. Man called the police and then he ran off. This geezer's hilarious. Tell me what happened there, boys. I just wanted to ask questions about the bike and he started bugging out. He's gone and gone. I know it might be a little bit hard to see. Oh, there we go. The blue dot here, where's my finger on the screen? Right, is me. Parking's across the road. Hold on a second. Okay, outside of the hold, Halfords. Why is it abandoned there? Of all the places for you to abandon it, why here? All you had to do was cross the road. You were so close to getting it back, but yet still so far away. So if you can see behind me, we have loads more Lion bikes, but currently right here, they're nice and clean and tidy. And there's not too many scooters across the city as I thought there was gonna be. So it's not too bad, but I guess over the due time, we're gonna have to pay attention and see what the outcome is. But yeah, the comments are crazy from the previous video, I'm not gonna lie. But at the time of filming it as well, I didn't realize that they were gonna add 600 scooters to the mix, which kind of made it a bit more of a head bubble, I guess. It's a bit more confusing really, because now there's just more junk everywhere. And it made me think, how many bikes did they have out previously before, or electric scooters on this city, and what are they currently going to do with them now? Are they going to destroy them? What happens to them? You know, what happens to the batteries, all the rest of it? And no, I don't want them, I'm just asking in general.